N. Jayachandar Reddy is the founder of Yoga Prana Vidya system in its present form, which has been adopted by many organizations all over India and a few places abroad. He did his engineering in electronics and communication from the Osmania University, Hyderabad, and has also completed M.Tech in fiber optics from IIT Delhi. He served in the Indian Air Force for 21 years and retired as a wing commander. He also served as a professor in an engineering college, worked and mentored in a telecom company for a few years. He has been involved in Yoga Prana Vidya for more than 20 years and has healed a lot of people. He has been an icon of inspiration to youth everywhere and has relentlessly worked and conducted a lot of seminars, retreats, and workshops throughout the length and breadth of India. He has brought about a new meaning to spirituality through Yoga Prana Vidya. And has brought immense clarity about the science behind spirituality. He has also been instrumental in developing many healers and trainers. His ultimate aim is to have at least one Yoga Prana Vidya healer in every family to bring about peace on earth. System in its present form, which has been adopted by many organizations all over India and a few places abroad. He did his engineering in electronics and communication from the Osmania University, Hyderabad, and has also completed M.Tech in fiber optics from IIT Delhi. He served in the Indian Air Force for 21 years and retired as a wing commander. He also served as a professor in an engineering college, worked and mentored in a telecom company for a few years. He has been involved in Yoga Prana Vidya for more than 20 years and has healed a lot of people. He has been an icon of inspiration to youth everywhere and has relentlessly worked and conducted a lot of seminars, retreats, and workshops throughout the length and breadth of India. He has brought about a new meaning to spirituality through Yoga Prana Vidya. And has brought immense clarity about the science behind spirituality. He has also been instrumental in developing many healers and trainers. His ultimate aim is to have at least one Yoga Prana Vidya healer in every family to bring about peace on earth. He did his engineering in electronics and communication. N. Jayachandar Reddy is the founder of Yoga Prana Vidya system in its present form, which has been adopted by many organizations all over India and a few places abroad. He did his engineering in electronics and communication from the Osmania University, Hyderabad, and has also completed MTech in fiber optics from IIT Delhi. He served in the Indian Air Force for 21 years and retired as a wing commander. He also served as a professor in an engineering college, worked and mentored in a telecom company for a few years. He has been involved in Yoga Prana Vidya for more than 20 years and has healed a lot of people. He has been an icon of inspiration to youth everywhere and has relentlessly worked and conducted a lot of seminars, retreats, and workshops throughout the length and breadth of India. He has brought about a new meaning to spirituality through Yoga Prana Vidya. And has brought immense clarity about the science behind spirituality. He has also been instrumental in developing many healers and trainers. His ultimate aim is to have at least one Yoga Prana Vidya healer in every family to bring about peace on earth.
Namaste everyone. Today I'm here on behalf of Yoga Prana Vidya to discuss about diabetes on the research paper published on diabetes. Before we start the discussion, let us invoke for the divine blessings. You can put your hands in the Namaste position or however you are comfortable with. Just relax, close your eyes. You can put your hands in the Namaste position or however you are comfortable. Imagine your favorite deity or guru in front of you. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my spiritual teacher, all the spiritual teachers, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to all healing angels, healing ministers, healing devas, we humbly invoke for your divine presence, guidance, help, and protection to understand about diabetes and on the research paper published on diabetes through Yoga Prana Vidya Healings. Thank you for all your priceless blessings. In full faith, with deep gratitude, respect, and love, we thank you. So be it. Welcome for this discussion. Let me share the screen with you, then we will start the discussion. So yes, we are talking about the topic diabetes. As you all know, India is a capital for diabetes. So let us first understand what is diabetes and what are the symptoms of diabetes and what are the complications with this particular ailment. So let us understand what is diabetes first. See, basically when we have food or when we eat something, the food is converted into glucose. For our body cells to utilize that glucose, insulin is a very important factor. Insulin is produced by the pancreas. So what happens in the diabetes is when pancreas are not producing the insulin, sufficient insulin, or the produced insulin is not utilized by the body, then what happens? The blood glucose level will increase. So that time they are considered as they are landing in the problem of diabetes. This is exactly what happens with diabetes. So in diabetes, there are two kinds, type 1 and type 2. Basically, in type 1 diabetes, insulin production itself will be very minimal, we can say, or no production of insulin from the pancreas. In type 2 diabetes, the insulin production will be there, but the produced insulin will not be utilized by the body. So external insulin will be required. Here we are there today to discuss about type 2 diabetes cases. So before we proceed, let us see what are the general symptoms a diabetic patients may have. They may feel dizzy, they may have blurry vision, they may feel sluggish, sometimes they have very weak immune system, sometimes they are unable to get healed from a small wound, or it take very, very long time for their wound to get recovered, frequent urination, excessive thirst and hunger. So these are all the common symptoms what the diabetic people or pre-diabetic patient will undergo. Next, with diabetes, as we all know, diabetes is a simple case, but along with diabetes, there will be many, many more problems falling on the path. So some of the major diseases associated with diabetes will be like, for example, cardiovascular disorders. It may be related to heart, stroke maybe, because it is related to blood pressure again, then nerve damage, kidney disease, and vision loss. It may be some of the major diseases associated with diabetes. And some of the lifestyle issues also here affect from the diabetes, or with the help of these lifestyle issue, also a person may land up with diabetes. For example, low immune system or slow recovery from any ailments or problems, weakness, sluggishness, and unexplained weight fluctuations. So these are all multiple complications with diabetes. Diabetes alone is not a simple problem. With diabetes, a person may land up in several other problems. So till now we have discussed about in general what is diabetes and what are the complications and what are the symptoms. This is a general idea where we all know about this. Now in further, let us discuss how YPV have helped some people to come out of this, particularly diabetes ailment or type 2 diabetes problem. In this particular study, in this particular research paper, we are going to talk about 19 patients who got recovered, or we can say like they have gone back to their normal life with the help of YPV interventions. So basically what happened in this particular set of patients, we will let us just understand. So what we did with the help of Yog Pran Vidya, or by using the techniques of Yog Pran Vidya, let us understand. So in this paper, we are discussing about 19 patients coming from different parts of the city with different age groups, right? So basically what and how the Yog Pran Vidya intervention has happened, let us discuss one by one. So here, healer have done the last part, as you are seeing in the slide, the 6th part, and the first 5 thing has done by the patient. So let us understand each one in a very simple manner. So the first advice for the patient through YPV was physical exercise and walking. And here you all may be thinking that physical exercise means it may need 40 minutes, 30 minutes or 1 hour. But in YPV, we are mentioning about physical exercises, which is very simple, and you can do, anyone can do this exercise within 5 or 10 minutes of their time, and just walking for 15 minutes will help them to release some of their excess energy or diseased energies from their body. It is a very simple exercise where anyone can do at any particular time. Next part is rhythmic yogic breathing. As we all know that breath is life, through proper breathing, we can handle many things. So here we are more focusing on rhythmic yogic breathing, where it helps to increase the lung capacity and utilization of the lung capacity and proper or maximum amount of oxygen supply to the blood cells. So through this practice, through this 5 minutes of practice, a person can benefit from this to a maximum extent. Then third one is YPV diet. So when we say diet does not mean that you are eating very less amount of food or only selected food. So here we discuss on YPV diet means here we tell people to have whole food. Whole food includes sprouts, fruits, vegetables, and saltless diet or salt-free diet. Here, people don't have to give up their food, just they have to reduce salt intake in their food. And one part of the day, as a meal or breakfast or lunch, they can have fruit. So this is a very simple diet where anybody can follow. Then coming to the fourth point, that is planetary peace meditation. So this meditation is basically on the concept of law of karma. So what does law of karma says? Law of karma says that as you sow, so you reap. So what we give will return to us many, many times. So here in this particular meditation, we talk about blessing the earth with an intention of Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. So here one person can have peace within himself so that he can radiate the peace to everybody on earth. So this particular meditation helps a person to develop to a certain extent where he can develop positive attitudes or positive emotional thought forms or feelings so that he can come out of his psychological issues. Next, we talk about forgiveness sadhana. This is a very simple concept. As you forgive, one can become peace at their own level. See, because of our own stress or our own anxiety or pent-up emotions, we'll land up with several issues. As we all know that 95% of the diseases are psychosomatic. Psychosomatic means, see, psycho means manas or the feeling and the thought. Soma means body. Whatever comes to the body through feeling and thoughts affects the body, either in a positive way or otherwise. So whatever we are doing or thinking or feeling, if it is not so positive, that will definitely damage our body. So here, with the help of forgiveness sadhana, we help people to release their pent-up emotions, anger issues, or other not so good emotional issues. So again, this is also a 5-minute practice where he can have mental and emotional clarity. Then the last part is YPV energy healings. See, basically the first 5 things will be done by a patient. It won't take more than half an hour of his time, except the diet. Diet is included in all part of the day. Other practices one can do within 30 minutes of time. YPV is a holistic approach where we don't only address certain issue in one particular concept, we address the issue altogether as a whole. So now let us talk about the last concept, that is YPV energy healings. So let us understand what is healing or YPV healing. Yoga Prana Vidya as a whole integrated approach applies to all particular areas in our day-to-day life. See, we have our physical body. Simultaneously with that physical body, there is one more body called energy body, or in science we call it as aura. Whatever happens to the physical body happens to the energy body or aura simultaneously. One body, whatever it is happening, either positive or negative, affects the other body. If you take tablet, or if you take if you take tablets, or when the body is not feeling well, when the body recovers, simultaneously the energy body recovers. In YPV energy healing, we don't focus more on the physical body, we focus more on the energy body. We balance the chakras, we balance the energy body, so whatever the problem or ailment which is there in the body will get resolved. Because if one body is getting healed, the other body will get healed simultaneously. So basic technique of applying cleansing and energizing, removing the diseased energy and giving the prana or life force to the affected part will help a person to regenerate or help heal from the particular problem at a very faster rate. So this is what YPV does. Now let us look upon these 19 patients, how they got benefited with this particular healing. For the diabetes, to consider the variation is either improving or it is not so much improving, we have a parameters where we can record through the help of different values. For example, diabetes can be measured with the help of pre and post sugar level, after before food and after food sugar level check. And we can also check the diabetes with the help of 3-monthly report, that is HbA1c report. So here in the next slide, you are going to see how 19 patients have shown their improvement with the application of YPV healings along with other 5 things. For example, as we have already discussed about the 5 things, I will just remind again, that is walking or exercise, rhythmic yogic breathing, diet, planetary peace meditation, and forgiveness sadhana. Along with it, healer have done healing. Some patients are exceptional where they couldn't do the other 5 parts, where they have at least done 2-3 of it and healing was simultaneously given. Let us see how they have shown improvement. For example, if you see here in this graph, this shows the fast blood sugar, or this particular report you are seeing here is taken before they had taken food. That means in the empty stomach, they have measured the value. In the red bar line, you are seeing that is before healing, and in the yellow line you are seeing is after healing report. See, as you can see maximum benefit has happened in this particular sugar level. Out of 19 patients here, 6 patients sugar level have improved from diabetic to pre-diabetic condition, as you can see here in the graph. The sugar levels have drastically shown changes in some people, whereas in 4 patients, it has returned to normal condition. For 7 patients, there is considerable reduction of glucose level, suggesting that further treatment will yield further improvements. For example, they have taken, say, for example, 2-3 settings of healings also, they have showed noticeable changes. With the further healing and the further practices, they have shown very nice improvement. This is regarding empty stomach report, blood sugar report. Next, let us see what happened after food, 2 hours after food report, that is called PPBS report. So here again, you are seeing the graph here. Result of 16 patient is shown here. Out of the 16 patient, all 16 patients have shown result in this particular test. Here, one particular point is patient number 10 has not shown any result because the result is unknown. But as you can see, all other patients are showing their tremendous improvement in this particular graph. Next, let us see the random blood sugar report. Here, two patients' random blood sugar is reported, and they also have shown a tremendous reduction in their sugar levels. Next is HbA1c report. Basically, this report is taken every 3 months. This will not be taken every day or on a daily basis. This report is taken on a monthly basis. Say, for example, 3 months. It is an average of 3 months report. Here, basically, what happened with this, here, as you can see here, there is a reduction or improvement in HbA1c level as well after the YPV treatment. Here, one point we all must understand is that, see, the previous 3 reports can be taken on a daily basis, but this was taken on an average of 3-month basis. That means even after 3 months, even after the patient has got healing, and after 3 months also, the patient has shown tremendous changes, or the blueprint of the body has slowly started changing, or it is transforming itself to a reverse strategy. So it means that YPV healing not only applies as and when it is applied, but the healing will stay and continue to impact the body or the cells for a longer period of time. So this shows how the Yoga Pran Vidya healing have improved in the diabetic condition for this 19 patients. Other benefits also have noticed with the patient was, see, in slide number 2, we have discussed there was other complications from the diabetes. For example, if a person is having diabetes, that person may also have kidney issue, heart issue, or nerve issue, or eye problem, or some other issues along with diabetes. When Yoga Prana Vidya healing is applied, for example, it does not only treat diabetes, but it treats the whole body. Here, that is the beauty of Yoga Prana Vidya system. Here, we don't only address the particular ailment, we address the entire system or the entire body. See, for example, in patient number 19, while being healed for diabetes, the patient had a condition of fatty liver and enlargement issue that has been reversed. That means the liver condition has been normalized. That is a great improvement shown with this particular patient. And with all other patients, we can see the noticeable change in the reduction of blood pressure as well, in their sleep pattern, their anxiety issues, their stress, and drug dependency. For example, if they are taking some particular mg of, or some dosage of tablets, the dosage of the tablets have been reduced. That has been shown in all other patients. So in this, we can understand YPV is not only addressing one particular ailment, YPV is addressing the whole body or the whole system. So that's why YPV is called as an holistic approach, because we are not only addressing the issue with a physical level, also we are addressing the issue on all other levels. So that's why YPV helps a person to get benefit not only from one problem, but all the associated problems. For more information, or you want to study on this paper more, you can always click on this link, which is available on yogapranvidya.com, and read on this for more information. And if you want to know more about this, you can contact the number as shown in the slide. And if you have any queries, feel free to ask. So let us end the session with a Thanksgiving prayer. Put your hands at the heart or in any comfortable posture. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my spiritual teacher, all the spiritual teachers, Holy Gurus, Holy Masters, Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels, and spiritual helpers, all healing angels, healing ministers, healing devas. We thank you for all your priceless blessings, teachings, and healing energies. Thank you for helping us to know about diabetes and how YPV is helping to relieve a person from diabetes. Thank you for all your priceless blessings. With deep gratitude, respect, and love, we thank you in full faith. So be it. So keep waiting for the next session on the next published research paper. Tomorrow, there is a full moon live meditation conducting from the founder of Yog Pran Vidya system, Shri N.J. Reddy sir. So tomorrow, this live session will be there at 7:15 a.m. at Facebook and at Yoga Prana Vidya YouTube channel. And in Facebook, you can attend this live session from Shri N.J. Reddy page. Thank you. See you all tomorrow in meditation. Hello. Hello, namaste everyone. There is one question. Is there any method to reverse the type 1 diabetes? Obviously, YPV will help as a complementary system to improve whatever the condition is. And in depending on the patient's receptivity and depending on several other factors, it will definitely help the person in all the manner, we can say. For more details, you can contact the number below and you can check for the further details. So once again, I'll repeat, YPV acts as a complementary in some cases, and in some cases, it works as an alternative system. So definitely in terms of type 1 diabetes, it will help to overcome certain situations what the patient is undergoing. And with several other associated problems. For further more details, please contact the number. We will wait for some more questions to come in if it is there, else we can end the session. Okay. Furthermore, if anybody is having any questions, you are free to contact the number below, or you can visit our website, yogpranvidya.com. And to read more on this paper, there is a link given in the description. You can go through the link. Thank you all for watching. That we will end the session. Tomorrow, don't forget to attend full moon meditation conducting by Shri N.J. Reddy sir in Facebook live page. See you all tomorrow in meditation. Take care. Good night.